Tonight at 6, a deadly police shooting ending in an unimaginable loss. A child killed in the gunfire. Tonight, the latest details on the incident and the shock from neighbors.
I mean, no problems in our neighborhood.
It's a domestic violence case. A crime I'm learning is happening far too often right here in our valley.
It doesn't get any more dangerous or any more critical than that.
But help is available. Tonight, I take you inside a local clinic where domestic violence victims are treated with care and compassion. Channel 13 Live at 6 starts right now.
Metro's third officer-involved shooting of the year ends in 2 deaths, tragically, including a child. Hello, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. Live at 6, I'm Abel Garcia.
And I'm Trisha Keene. It started as a case of domestic violence inside an apartment near Windmill and Maryland Parkway.
Tonight, I'm diving into the prevalence of domestic violence right here in our community.
And I found resources for victims, but we begin tonight with more on the shooting itself. And senior reporter Alyssa Bethencourt is live at the scene tonight with what police are saying. Alyssa.
Well, Trisha and Abel, tragic is the only word that can be used to describe what happened here this morning. Metro Police were responding to a call for help at this apartment complex, but it's what happened next, and it all happened so fast that left a child and the suspect dead. Blue lights and yellow tape surrounded this apartment complex in the Southeast Valley Tuesday morning. Hours after the call came in, investigators were still here, walking the scene, marking evidence, and piecing together what happened. Out front, a blue car examined closely by police, appearing to be connected to what took place just hours earlier.
A lot of cop cars. There's so many of them. It concerns me, yes.
Police say the call came in just after 1:20 a.m. A woman reporting she was being battered and that a man was trying to take a child. When police arrived, investigators say the situation escalated.
The male was now inside of the residence with the juvenile and was armed with a handgun.
Police say the suspect later walked out of the apartment, pointing a gun in the direction of the child and holding the child hostage. Officers gave commands, but police say the suspect refused to comply. Then, according to investigators, shots rang out.
Simultaneously, the suspect, while pointing his firearm in the direction of the juvenile, discharged his firearm.
Both the suspect and the child were hit. Retired LVMPD Lieutenant Randy Sutton describes it as a nightmare scenario, even for seasoned officers.
It doesn't get any more dangerous or any more critical than that.
Now, he says the focus turns to the forensic work. Investigators will examine a question many people are asking, but one without easy answers.
When the officers returned fire, was there a possibility of the child being hit in that crossfire? Yes, that does exist.
And the child was taken to a hospital and pronounced dead there. The suspect was pronounced dead here at the scene. But Trisha and Abel, there are still so many questions tonight. The main one being, what was the relationship between the woman, the child, and the suspect? Metro Police did share with us that they plan to host a briefing sometime within the next 72 hours. And we're hoping we can get those questions answered at that briefing. Reporting live tonight in the Southeast Valley, I'm Alyssa Bethencourt.
Alyssa, thank you so much for that live report. And these domestic violence cases are a growing issue right here in Southern Nevada. I looked up Metro's own call for service dashboard and found that in just this past week, officers were sent to nearly 100 incidents that were tied to domestic violence. Again, as you see right here behind me, that's just in the past 7 days. Everything from active assaults to tense disputes at homes across the entire valley. Metro says looking at the year so far, there have been fewer reports compared to this time last year, but that decrease doesn't necessarily mean the problem is improving. They caution that changes in reporting, access to resources, and victim willingness to come forward can all impact those totals. And already, in less than 2 months, have you heard us say time and time again, we've covered several high-profile and tragic cases, deadly stabbings, a murder-suicide, and even an armed domestic battery that escalated into an officer-involved shooting. It's a clear sign that domestic violence is still one of the most urgent safety concerns that's facing us right here in our valley.
And as Metro's investigation continues tonight in that domestic situation, we are shifting the focus to prevention, the warning signs, and the help available here in our community before situations reach a breaking point. I sat down with Sharita Devine, a clinician with Solutions of Change counseling services and a survivor of domestic violence herself. Now, she tells me violence often escalates behind closed doors long before police are even ever called. Domestic violence can include emotional abuse, threats, controlling behavior, and fear. Sharita says recognizing those early signs is critical.
You call out a lot of work, you know, so if your face is too bruised or something, you're very emotional, you're very sensitive, you avoid eye contact even with men. You start to distance yourself from family because a lot of things is out of fear. And it's a pattern. It doesn't just start immediately.
And I also sat down with Denisha Mingo. She's the founder of Solutions of Change, which is the nonprofit arm of Mingo Health Solutions. It offers free and low-cost therapy along with free community mental health workshops designed to support individuals and families affected by domestic violence. The organization is now housed at Mingo Health Solutions, which also works on the prevention side, offering court-approved domestic violence classes for offenders in both English and Spanish. And Mingo tells me the community outreach they do is a game changer.
A lot of times for people who might experience domestic violence, that one-on-one therapy can be a little bit difficult because really people want to know they're not alone. And so when you have those group settings, then the pain, the barriers, the challenges are usually more likely to come out, and then that support system becomes a greater source for recovery as well as prevention.
And if you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, help is confidential and available. You can reach out to local organizations like Solutions of Change or call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-SAFE. Help is available, and reaching out could save a life.